We're here to visit Henry Royer. He's a famous artist that designs metal furniture, and he uses very large machinery to do so. Henry doesn't have three-phase power at his shop, so he uses a phase converter to convert single-phase to three-phase power. An American rotary phase converter powers the whole thing. Come on, let's go take a look.
I'm a furniture maker, sculptor. All the essential equipment that I use is three-phase. 95% of all my machinery operates on three-phase. And I'm out in the country, and the cost to supply direct off the line for the utility would be, I was quoted $250,000. Not an option. This is a shear for, an old school shear, quarter-inch shear, critical for dimensioning steel. So, just as an example, I'll come over here. I, for years, operated with K Industries with a basic rotary phase converter, 10 horsepower unit. Had one of the biggest problem was getting my air compressor functioning, which is a critical component to my whole operation. All the basic units look quite similar to K Industries unit, and basically with just minimal amount of research I discovered that the technology was pretty much identical. And I knew that the other companies involved, since the technology was essentially the same, I felt that I'm just going to be inheriting the same issues. At that point, I went on to, I Googled phase converters, did some research, and came across Gentech and American Rotaries. Yeah, that's great for us, because if you try to do that without a machine like this, let me tell you, and I have tried. And this is this machine, again, very valuable unit for us. I immediately caught my eye as, wait a minute, this things look differently. I started reading some of the literature regarding the operation, and my interest was piqued. I said, okay, this warrants a serious look. It's obviously they're onto a different system here. I don't know that much about electricity, but I knew it was a different approach. I went over there one afternoon. Several people, very helpful, went over everything with me. I had a lot of, quote unquote, probably dumb questions, but they explained everything through me, worked me through what was involved, how their units were different. The idea is three very basic machines, but if you're working with steel, critical. And for those of you old enough, they don't make 10-horse motors like this anymore. I bought the appropriate size unit, came back, installed it, and I can't tell you how pleased I've been. I have had absolutely no issues. It runs incredibly quiet. But even more than the quiet issue was secondary. The first day we walked in, poof, started the air compressor right up. And I'm able to run my shear, I can run my roller, I can run my woodworking equipment. Everything runs. Bottom line is I don't have headaches, I got peace of mind, so I can worry about making my product and not worrying about, the energy needed to make my product. And that's it in a nutshell. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right.
You can edit that out.